welcome back to Britical Saiyans here. I'm Jonah.
And I'm Matt. You almost said the wrong name, didn't you?
No, I, for some reason, decided to prolong my name.
You're just like, wait, hang on.
No, that's my bit for April Fool's, where I introduce myself as you.
Moving on.
Yeah. We're on set 15, which is name I can't remember.
Saiyan Showdown.
Okay.
Take it away.
Sure. So to start with, we got the red stuff, and we got our first red leader, which is Sun Goten. He's actually leading now. Well.
No, it's been a leader before.
Oh yeah.
He was a Goku's lineage one.
Not that anyone used it.
From Draft Box.
Yeah.
It was the same one as Krill.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Well, so, when this card attacks, you draw a card, and when your life is at 4 or less, or you have a red unison with a specified cost of 3 in play, you draw 2, add up the cards from your life until you have 6, and then flip them over. So just a draw 2 leader, either way. So on this side, again, when he attacks, he draws 1. Your active main, once per turn, Spirit Boost 1. This card gets plus 10k power until the end of battle or the end of turn, whichever comes first. If you remove a marker from a red unison card with a specified cost of 3 or more using the skill, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with 15k power or less and KO it. And his other active main is if your life is up 3 or less, play up to 1 red Sun Goku card and edge cost of 1 from your drop area, then negate the skill for the game. So clearly Goku's going to build up something.
Yeah, possibly. Broly is back.
Yeah.
It's red Broly.
Again.
Trying to think now. He has been every colour, hasn't he?
Yeah, there's been a flavour of Broly in every colour.
Yeah, okay. Because obviously I know he was a red before, but then it made me think of the other colours. But anyway, so...
Oh wait, no. There isn't a blue Broly.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
There will be at some point, probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, so permanent, you can't include non-Broly battle cards in your deck. Auto, choose 1 red extra card in your hand and discard it. When this card attacks, draw 2 cards. Awaken, when your life is at 3 or less, you may draw 2 cards, switch onto 1 of your energy to active mode and flip this card over. Right, as we've seen back where the yellow baby starter deck, yes, it awakens at low life, but it is very powerful.
Yeah.
Even awakening that low is still very, very good. Drawing 2 cards and getting the energy back is so good.
Yeah, and there'll be ways to harm yourself, so...
Well, yeah, you just run self-damages and stuff like that, or you just...
Well, you have to run the Broly that takes your own life.
Oh yeah, I think there is one for red.
Maybe there is now.
Anyway, so you got Super Saiyan Broly, Demon's Second Coming. For those who don't know, it is based... Both this and the Goten Leader are based off his second movie. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so when he attacks, draw 1 card. Then if there are 7 or more red extra cards in drop area, you can activate the activate battle skill on a red non-field extra card with an original energy cost of 3 or less in your drop area without paying its energy cost. If you do, send that card to the warp. Okay. And then activate battle, choose 1 red extra card in your hand, discard it. This card gains 5k for the battle. So, this is Dark Broly mixed with Prison Frieza?
Yeah.
It's probably the easiest way to explain how this is going to work.
Prison Broly.
Because Prison Frieza was all about extra cards.
Yeah.
And then Dark Broly was all about gaining the 5k.
Well, yeah, Dark Broly used to dump multiple to get 5k. Now they've limited it because it's too powerful.
So yeah, bit of a weird mixture.
Mm.
The field is the one... Oh, I can't remember what it was called now.
Yeah, there's Dormant Awakening or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
And then there will be one in the set, so...
If possibly, yeah.
I mean, there'd have to be in case you're building it straight from the set.
True, yeah.
So, next we got our unison, which is SS Sun Gohan, Kamehameha, Miracle. So this is a specified cost of 3 with 15k power. It's got active main, you pay 2 red. If your leader is a red Sun Goten card and your opponent has 2 or more energy, you can play this card from your hand with 2 markers on it. so you can always get it out quicker than paying 3.
So you can awaken turn 2.
Yeah. +1 active main, you draw a card. And then -2 active main, choose 2 of your opponent's battle cards and you get -15k power for the turn.
Alright.
I mean, it's just generically good for red. So,
To
an extent.
I mean, you have to pay 3 for it if you use it in any other deck.
Yeah.
So,
But you can just be like, oh, +1 I'll draw a card.
yeah, for red is pretty good. Alright, so SR. So we got Dark Broly, Resonant Obliteration.
Yes, Obliteration.
Cool, so it's a 2-cast unit and 15k power permanent. If you have 3 or more red extra cards in your drop area, discard against double strike.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so tough.
Don't think I'm going to be able to pull that off.
No.
No. It's going to be so difficult. +1, activate main. Look up to 5 cards on top of your deck. Add up to 1 red extra card with an activate battle skill and an energy cost of 3 or less among them to your hand, and then shuffle your deck. Okay, so you can always be searching every turn. And then -2 auto. When your opponent attacks with battle cards, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and it gets -3k power for the turn for each red extra card in your drop area.
That builds up.
Oh yeah. Well yeah, because you need to have 3 or more for its double strike thing. So that's what, 9k just off its own permanent.
Yeah. Oh my god. We got Raditz on guard. So it's 1 drop 4k power. So blocker and then auto switch this card to rest mode. When your opponent uses a skill to play a battle card, the energy cost is greater than their current energy, you may choose that battle card and have it gain -15k power for the turn.
That is really good. That is really good. Seeing that card makes me think that each colour is going to get their own.
Probably. I mean,
And because it's a rare as well.
yeah, I think each colour's going to get their own. So it's just like an on-field counterplay, but you can use it as a blocker if you want.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Wait, this is me, isn't it? Yeah. So you got Training Buddy Bubbles. So there's a 1 cost 4k. When it's played, you draw a card, and then auto pay 1. When this card is KO'd by an opponent, play up to 1 North Kai from your deck, and then shuffle your deck. Okay. Oh, there's the 1 cost Goku.
Yep. So we got SS Son Goku Kamehameha Miracle. So it's 1 drop 4k. Auto when this card is played from your hand, you draw 1. And active main, you pay 1 red and 1 energy. If the leader is a red Son Goten card and you choose this card and 1 of your unison cards and switch them to rest mode, draw 1. If you have your red unison card with specified cost real more in play, you may have 1 of your leader cards gain plus 15k power and triple strike until the end of battle or turn, whichever comes first.
So try and kill your opponent, basically.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Super Saiyan Son Gohan opposing the Demon. So 4 cast, 20k. He's got Deflect, Dual Attack Blocker. He's also got EX Evolve for 2 red onto a Son Gohan Adolescence that's 3 more energy. Which will be that one up there, won't it?
No, that's Unison.
Oh, that's the Unison. Okay, that's me being a tip. Okay, it's somewhere else then. Activate main once per turn. Choose 1 of your leader cards or Unison cards, switch it to rest mode, choose all your opponent's battle cards, and you get -15k back for a turn. I'm sorry, what? What? He does what? Well, he's a common as well.
Yeah, well, you have to want to put it in your deck. So, because it's a blocker, but you have to put it to rest mode, isn't it? That's the downside.
Deflect, Dual Attack.
Oh no, 1 of your leader or unison cards. Switch to
Yeah.
rest mode. Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, it's,
Alright then.
it's like, what? And it's a common?
So next we got Speed Rush Son Gohan. So 3 drop 15k power.
So that's the 3 cost.
Yep. It's got counter attack. You negate the attack and then play this card in rest mode. Permanent, during your opponent's turn, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1. And also, when it's played, you choose one of the following. So you either draw up to 1 card, or you choose 1 of your red unison cards and add a marker to it. That is good.
That is a very good counter.
Yeah.
Alright, that's interesting. So we got Super Saiyan Sun Goten opposing the Demon. 2 costs, 15. Auto, when his card attacks, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, it gets minus 10k power for the turn. So if you fancy a 15k thing that's going to minus things every turn until it dies? I guess. I don't know.
It comes in handy.
Yeah, it can.
So now we've got Sun Goten Journey's Beginning. So 1-drop 5k, and it's also when this card's played, look at 5 cards on top of your deck, add to 1 red Saiyan card, then cost of 3 or less, or 1 red unison, specify cost 3 to your hand, then shuffle.
So your standard searcher.
Yeah, your standard 1-drop search.
Vanilla Trunks, 1k, 10k. No, 1 cost, 10k. What? I know what I meant.
And you got Trunks Journey's Beginning, 1-drop 5k, and it's also add 1 card from your to your hand. When this card attacks against 10k and double strike for the turn.
Yeah, because red needed more of those type of cards. The only benefit of this one is it has a different character.
Pretty much.
So we got Quick Assist Krillin. So is a 2 cost 10k blocker. Also, at the end of the battle, which this card is using a combo from your hand, play this card from your drop area in rest mode. It costs 1 10k combo. Okay, kind of defeats the whole point of him being a blocker if you want to try and block him in the same turn, but you know.
Well, you get him in the next turn, don't you? So.
Yeah, I know. But it still seems a bit like, what?
Yeah. So next we've got Videl opposing the Demon. So it's a 1-drop 4k power. It's got the auto of when this card is played, look up to 7 cards from top of your deck, out to 1 red Sun Goten Trunks Youth, or Trunks Youth, I thought there was more, with an energy cost 2 less to your hand, and then shuffle your deck.
Oh god, look at top 7, get both of them to your hand.
Well, it's one or the other.
Yeah, but it's like, just, let's get these 2 to my hand.
And active main, you pay 2 red and then energy, choose up to 1 red Sun Gohan adolescence cards without barrier, with an energy cost of 4 in your hand, and play it.
So you can pay 3 to bring it out instead of doing the evolve.
Yeah.
But the evolve costs 2. It's just another way of bringing it out, isn't it, basically?
Yeah. But my thought as well is like the Videl you could just run in like a red Gotenks deck because she gets you one of the other pieces.
Oh, true. Yeah, you get one or the other, don't you? So, yeah. Alright, so we're on to the new counterplays then. So pretty much at this point we all know every colour is going to get something like this. They've kind of set that up, haven't they?
Yeah.
So it's Videl encountering danger. So it's a 3 cost, 10k. SR, counterplay. You can't activate counterplay skills on other cards for this turn. Play this card. Right, so it is exactly the same, works exactly the same way as the others do.
Yeah, that stops any other counterplay from being used.
Yeah. Permanent, you should have red unison card with a specified cost of 3 or more in play. You can activate this card's scan skill from your hand without paying its energy cost. Right, so they work differently in the sense that all the other ones need 2 or more markers, don't they?
Yeah.
Whereas this one is, they have to have a specified cost.
Yeah.
So it's not marker based.
Which is helpful in the fact that if someone is bombarding your unison, you wouldn't be able to play your counterplay until after they finish.
Well, that's to play for free, otherwise you'd pay the cost.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got Auto, Spirit Boost 1. If your leader cards are red or heroine cards, when this card is played, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards and you get minus 20k power for a turn. Ew. Ew.
It is red.
And there's the SPR version. Okay, well, we can skip over that one then.
So now we've got Coco dedicated to the village. So it's 1-drop 1k power, and it's just auto when this card is played. Out to 1 the targeted village ritual from your deck to your hand, then shuffle your deck.
Village monster, so vanilla, 2 costs with 20k. Oh good, a big Broly.
Yes, we got Broly, brutality beyond measure. So it's 6-drop 35k power, so SR with deflect and double strike.
And wordy.
Yep. Permanent, if your opponent has 3 or more energy and you have 5 or more red extra cards in your drop area, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 3. So it just comes up for 3 instead of 6.
What?
Well, your opponent, it has to be on your opponent's third. So your third. Well, your opponent has to be on 3 energy. So regardless, your opponent has actually gone to their 3rd turn.
Yeah.
In order for you to play him. And you have to have 5 in a drop, which might be difficult by then, unless you're just throwing them away through other effects. So those ones that are like you can combo them or you can use their effects. That's going to be a 4 of in those decks, I feel.
Oh, what, those rare ones that came in every colour? The ones that cancel 5k combo, or you pay 3 for their other skill?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they're activate battles, aren't they? And this is what the deck needs. It needs to activate battle. Oh, wait. I might have to double check that. Pretty sure it is an activate battle.
Yeah, they have the activate battle to combo, and they have an activate main. But Brody can literally just target them for that activate battle, just like 5k.
So yeah, that's going to be a nice addition to...
And it fills their drop.
And it's a free cost, so it meets the requirements of the other effects.
Yep.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, anyway. Also, once per turn, choose one card in your hand and discard it. When you activate the active battle skill on red extra cards, with an original energy cost of 3 or more in your hand or drop area, switch the card to active mode. If the discarded card with the skill was a copy of this card, draw 2, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards or your instant cards, ignoring barrier, and it gets minus 35k power for the turn.
Wait, what? The card you discarded with this skill is a copy of this card?
Yeah. So if you discard it himself, you get the additional effect.
Oh, right. Okay.
Which is to kind of encourage you to not play multiple, because it gives you, like, you get something out of it, but at the same time you lose another version. So
my eyes. I'm not even seeing the physical cards, but my eyes. Like, that just burns. Like, seeing the physical one's gonna be like, wait, what? What does this say? Anyway, so you got Super Saiyan Broly finishing the job. So it's a 4k with 16k power. Okay, awkward numbers again. Auto, limit 1, pay 1 red. If the leader card is a red Broly card, when you activate battle skill on a red extra card with an original energy cost of 3 or more in your hand or drop area, play this card from your hand. So you can bring this out for 1 energy.
Yeah.
Ill. Hang on. So, when you activate battle skill on a red extra card. So you can bring this out turn 1. If your opponent went second. It'll be your, technically still, it's either, if you go second, you're turn 1, because you can combo with the thing that gives you the 5k free combo, and then pay 1 and bring this out.
Yeah. That's what I mean, it's going to be a 4 of in that deck. Hands down, because it just fills your drop and gives you combo power.
Auto, when its card attacks, choose 1. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and it gets minus 10k power for a turn, or choose up to 1 of your opponent's unison cards and gets minus 15k power for a turn. Okay, that's really good. And yeah, if that comes out on turn 1, that's going to be painful.
Yep.
Because trying to remove things that don't have barrier on turn 2 or it would be turn 2, turn 3, doesn't always happen. It's always the turns after that where you start removing things that don't have barrier, because obviously they cost a bit more to do those skills. So that thing's sticking around for a little bit.
So next we've got SS Brody Awakened Attacker. It's 2-drop 15k super combo. So sparking 5. If you leave red and you use it in a combo, you draw a card.
It's so the Broly deck can actually have a super combo.
Yeah.
Basically.
And so there's a super combo in the set as well.
Yeah. Oh, alright. So we got Broly Slumbering Demon. So it's a 1 cost, 4k. Auto, when its card is played from your hand, you draw a card. Activate main, pay 1 red, 1 colours. If your opponent has 3 or more energy, there's a red field extra cards with an energy cost of 2 in your drop area, and you place this card in its owner's drop area. Play up to 1 red Broly card with an energy cost of 4 from your deck, and then shuffle your deck. So, for those who still have their SR from back, I can't remember what set it was now, But it's basically a Broly that your opponent activates a counter skill, they burn a life.
Yeah.
So
Back when it was red-green Broly.
yeah. Or if you don't have that and can't get a hold of that, your target is that.
Yeah.
Basically, if you've got the field anyway.
Okay, so on to the extra cards. The first being the Demon Cometh. So it's a 1 cost, and it's got Activate Main. If there is a mono red Saiyan card, and you choose 1 red extra card in your hand and discard it, you draw 2 cards. So you just trade 2.
That's fine.
Yeah. And Active Main, limit 1. If there is a red Brody card, and you choose 1 card in your hand and discard it, and you send this card from your drop area to your warp, play up to 1 red Brody card with an edge cost of 1 from your deck, then shuffle your deck.
There's a lot of synergy just with this set.
Yeah.
For this deck. I know a lot of decks normally get things like that as well anyway, they get a lot of synergy, but there's so much for that deck. It's like straight there. Yeah, I'll be surprised if the deck doesn't take off. To be honest. Alright, so this is the Village Ritual. So 2 cost, red extra card, field. Auto, when this card is placed in your battle area, add up to 2 skillless monster cards with energy cost of 2 or less from your deck to your hand and then shuffle your deck. I'm pretty sure there was a red skillless monster card that was a 3 cost, or was it a 2 cost? Quite a while back. It was just a random.
I think it was a 2 cost because everyone's been pointing out this is like random monster support. So.
Alright, so you got Activate Main once per turn. Choose 1 Coco card in your battle area and place it at the bottom of your deck. Choose up to 1 skillless monster card with energy cost of 2 or less in your hand and play it. Alright, that's pretty good. Oh, there we go. It's a 0 cost. Oh!
So the Demon Awakens. Activate Main, limit 1, burst 1. If there is a red Brody card, you send this card from your drop area to your warp. Add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. And active battle, choose up to 1 of your cards and it gets plus 5k power for the battle.
Even though it's limit 1 and burst 1, I feel like that's a 4 of in the deck because you need to see it. I know you can. The likelihood of seeing it is very high, but if your opponent's controlling your life so well, this is your only way to awaken.
Yeah, because there's no other. Well,
you can't run any other.
Broly.
Yeah.
So,
and at a push, you can probably get this as a 3 off because you're probably going to see it.
Yeah, I feel like 3 off. Like it's at minimum, it's a 3 off.
Yeah.
So.
And it also because it has an activate battle, which is what the deck needs.
A free to play activate battle to just combo and then go in the drop.
Yeah.
So we got Monstrous Encounter. So it's 1 cost counter attack. Choose up to 1 skills monster card in your hand with an edge cost of 2 or less and play it in rest mode. If you play the card, it becomes the target of the attack.
So it's a negate, an actual negate. In a sense.
In a sense, it plays a monster as a blocker.
Victory Strike, swing. Can you do cards against the old Victory Strike?
I can't remember.
I know you can't, can you?
I think you can do it against a new one.
Can you do it against a new one?
I think so.
So if they look at your hand and you got 2 of these in your hand, you're like, well. If you want to swing, you can attack.
I like the idea of watching your opponent like build up a load of power and giving something like double strike and be like, there, okay, now I swing it. It's like, cool. Here's my meat shield. Yeah, but that doesn't negate my attack. No, it just redirects it.
I like that. I like that card. That's quite funny. Alright, so we got a 3 cost 1 Demonic Blitz. So it's 3 cost because of, like I said, which is actually what the deck needs, isn't it? Actually, can that... That's a 0 cost. I'll have to reread stuff later. Okay, so you got counter attack limit 1 because I know a lot of it said 3 cost ones. So limit 1, negate your attack, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and gets minus 10k power for the turn. Okay, Permanent, if your leader card is red Brody card, reduce the energy costings of this card in your hand by 2. So it's a 1 cost. Activate battle. Choose up to one of your cards and it gets plus 10k power for the battle. Right, so you basically just use this as a negate and then you use the rest of your effects to do this from the drop.
Yep. Then we've got Demonic Barrier. So permanent, well, cost 3. Permanent, if your leader is a red Brody card, reduce cost for this card in hand by 2. And active battle, if your leader has 15k power or less, choose up to one of your cards and it gets plus 5k power for the turn. Additionally, if that card is a Broly card, it also gains critical for the turn. Being as it's in the pure Broly deck, yes.
Yeah, but they've only said that in case you put it in other decks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you can. Alright, so we got Demonic Playtime. I'm not even...
I'm going to comment on that image.
Yeah, so well, the name doesn't help, does it? Permanent, if your leader card is red Broly card, you reduce... Okay, I'm going to pretty much put this out there that all these cards are going to have the same permanent, aren't they?
Depends how many more there is.
Yeah. Activate battle, limit 1, draw 1 card, then choose up to one of your red cards and it gains plus 10k power for the battle. Additionally, if it's a Brody card, it gains double strike.
Just use them both.
Cool, let's give it double crit.
Yeah. Hey, there is one more.
It's an SR.
Yep. So it's Gigantic Meteor. Cost 3, permanent. Yeah, oh, if your leader is a mono red Saiyan card, reduce the energy cost in his hand by 2.
They've done that because it's an SR.
Yes. I like it. Activate battle, limit 1, choose 1. If it's your turn, choose any number of your opponent's battle cards that add up to the total power of 30k or less and KO them. Or choose up to one of your opponent's leader cards or unison cards and it gets plus 15k power and has its skills negate for the battle. Additionally, if your leader card is a red Brody card, the chosen card gets an additional 10k power for the battle.
So you can gain 25k.
Yes.
But it negates the skills.
Yes, but by that point you've already drawn and you're using the rest of it also just to play this from your drop.
Oh yeah, true.
So it doesn't matter.
Oh, and that's the last card.
Yes.
Alright guys, well there we go then. So that is the red reveals from the Saiyan Showdown. So let us know what you think in the comments below. And we will see you next time. So, bye bye.
Bye.